everybody. Welcome to Rabbit Hole Roundtable Talks, your go to spot for everything trending on the internet. We got a little bit of everything. Mondays, positive news. Wednesdays, weird and quirky stories from around the world, aka odd news. And Fridays, latest stuff from BuzzFeed. I mean, Reddit. And Saturdays, just us having fun, usually. Every week, we got something fresh for you, whether it's heartwarming stories, bizarre discoveries, or viral moments you won't want to miss. Hit subscribe, stay tuned, have fun, and we're going to start. All right. So, I had some stuff from Reddit that I shared with my co host here. What's your name, bro?
Wanted.
And I'm MK. All right. So, I shared some stuff to Wanted, and I didn't think that they would delete their posts. They deleted it. Luckily, we both took screenshots. So, there's not going to be any preamble where the person explained the whole thing before they got into like the screenshots. But what we're going to do is what we did last time, if you guys remember last week, where we pretended to be the people in the text. So which one you want to be, bro? You want to be blue box or white or black box?
Since I read it already, I want to be the better person, but I'll be the black box this time.
Okay.
Let me just figure out how to work my phone. Okay.
Felix, if I went to... Okay. No voice. It's a woman though.
Yeah.
Would it hurt your feelings? Okay, I done. All right. Would it hurt your feelings if I went to blank Friday evening with blank? So I guess that's place. First blank is place, second blank is person. They do a haunted house thing through the whole park this time of year, and Friday is the last day. She and I had talked about wanting to go, but I know it's the same day you get home. So if you would rather I didn't, I understand.
Back at the hotel, we'll try and call here in a few. What's Third Bird doing?
Playing a game on my iPad. By the way, calling a kid Third Bird is crazy. We have to get groceries in a minute. Roll the eyes. I put in a pickup order for 6, but they were over an hour late preparing it. I just got the text.
Okay.
You can call though. We're back from picking up groceries. Love you.
Love you too. I'm up. Love you.
Love you too, baby. You never answered about blank. I'm assuming that means you would rather I stayed home?
You do whatever you want.
Baby, I'm not trying to read into things or project on you, and I know text is bad for leaving a tone ambiguous, but that seems like a passive aggressive answer. I know I can do what I want. I'm asking if it would bother you at all because that factors into my decision.
It bothers me that I have been working 19 days straight and haven't seen you all for 2 weeks. And the first day back that you could see me, you want to go do something else. Even wanting to do something other than seeing me makes me feel like I don't mean anything to you. So you can do whatever you want. Hopefully they'll be happy to see me. Hopefully this person will be happy to see me.
I'm sorry I asked, but please stop with the you don't care about me shit. Believe me, I didn't just randomly decide I wanted to do something the day you get back. It was just the only option available. Obviously, I won't go.
It doesn't matter if you go or not. You want to do something other than see me. I'm second and it hurts.
Nigga! Sorry, that's not what she said.
Oh,
Oh my god. You're not second. F! Wait, I could swear, right?
go ahead. I don't care.
Ah! No, she didn't say it like that. Fuck! I don't know why I even asked. I should have known you would twist it into some BS about how I don't care about you. Just to clarify, I'm not pissed because you don't want me to go. I flat out said I would understand if it would bother you, and it's why I asked instead of just planning. But it pisses me off that you're trying to make me feel like shit for even asking. It's not some fucking commentary on how I feel about you. It's something I was interested in that I worried could make you feel bad because the only day I could go was the day you got home. So I wanted to check with you. If that's putting you second, then I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Literally, all you had to say was, bro, it's a long message, boy.
Please.
Uh,
That would hurt my feelings.
all you had to say was, that would hurt my feelings. I would rather you didn't go. And I would have said, sure, I understand. And maybe next year. But no, you have to try to twist it into some revelation, insight into how I just don't give a shit about you. I'm just honestly at a loss. What the fuck do I even do now? Do I just never ask you to do anything ever again because you'll find a way to believe it means I don't love you? How you would feel about things is literally the first thing I think about every time I do anything. But obviously you're second. She shouldn't have said that. I get that you've been working nonstop and you're tired and you're homesick and you miss us. We miss you too. But why you would claim I don't care about you because I asked how you would feel if I went somewhere the day you got back because it's the only available day all year just blows my mind.
Uh, if you hadn't seen somebody in 2 weeks, would you rather see them or go?
If it was the only day to go and I would be able to see them every day after that, I would probably go,
We're just different, I guess.
I guess. I'm sorry for the tone of my last message. I was angry, but I shouldn't have been so passive aggressive, and being angry doesn't make it okay. But I am still firm in the sentiment that I feel like it's unfair to get upset and passive aggressive with me simply for asking. I'm aware that the timing wasn't good. That's why I wanted to know how you would feel about it. I don't want to go if it would make you feel bad. Obviously it does, so I won't be going. This woman writes long paragraphs. Stick with us though. But you're personalizing something that has nothing to do with how I feel about you. It makes me afraid to ask to do anything because I can't even predict how you will respond to the question itself, much less what I'm actually asking about. I love you, and I'm sorry I was harsh. I don't want to make you feel bad, so I won't go, but I would appreciate it if you would think about why you are jumping to the worst conclusions about how I feel with no proof. We talked about not doing this kind of thing, making assumptions about how the other person feels. That's why I let you know in the earlier message that I felt like you were being passive aggressive, but I wanted to clarify because I didn't want to assume. I wanted to do the haunted house thing because I have always enjoyed those kinds of things, but I know it's not something that you enjoy. We wanted to do it last Friday, but she and somebody else had already confirmed plans for photo shoot with other people, and she works every Saturday and Sunday. This Friday was the only other day available. I promise I wouldn't have picked that day if there were another option, but I didn't want to hurt your feelings, so I wanted to find out how you would feel first. It sucks that even asking ended up hurting you. Honestly, I just don't know what to do. I don't like causing trouble. I don't like upsetting you. I don't like making you think I don't care, but it feels unfair that I have to be afraid to even ask because even asking is bad. I love you, and I'm sorry again for how I talked to you earlier. Blank and I are both very excited for you to come home, and I'm sorry that what I asked made you feel otherwise.
I just don't want anything else in this world after 2 weeks but to have my girls back in my arms. I miss you both so much. It just hurt my heart that you would want to do anything else.
Man, this nigga is soft as hell. Like, what's going on, bro?
Well, I mean, I won't say that. I won't say soft to want to see people you haven't seen in a while. It's just the way that
Right.
he's going about, like, not really gaslighting, but he's trying to guilt her into staying with him or spending time with him.
But she already. So the reason I empathize with him, right? Like, he been working 19 days straight,
I
and he just
understand.
want to come home and like cuddle with his wife and his daughter.
Hmm.
Like that, I would want that too.
Yeah.
But if my wife asked me, baby, I just want to see if you'll be okay or how you will feel if I go out. I'm like, I don't want you to go out
Yeah.
because I miss you guys and I want to spend time with you when I get back. Like it's a simple reply.
Yeah.
But this dude just like immediate, and it could be that he's stressed out.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it could be that he has some kind of past trauma. I mean, that's always a potential in any
Yeah.
situation. But I just feel like you know how people say like men nowadays are soft or like snowflakes. I feel like that's literally a snowflake way to react. Like, why are you getting upset from her asking a question?
Yeah.
I would understand if she actually did it. Like she was like, "Oh, I have plans on Saturday when you get back. Sorry, I only tell you right now." Then I'd have been like, I could understand his reaction.
Yeah.
But just asking?
Yeah. I mean, me? I'd be like, go ahead.
Yeah.
But not in like a negative way. Because
Mm.
that's who I am. Every time my wife wants to do something, I'll say, go ahead, have fun. Before, it used to be like a have fun, like without me. But now it's like an actual, honest, like have fun, enjoy yourself. And when you come back, I'm here. And I feel like even
Mm.
working those 19 days, I would have still been able to be like, well, this is the only day she could do it. And I'm going to be here after regardless. So go ahead, have fun tonight. And when you come back, we'll do something. Like that. That's
Uh,
just how I am.
you know what is? So I remember somebody once told me that in relationships, the main cause of arguments or the main uh, something you should try to avoid is having expectations.
Yes.
You should, if you have expectations, it should be verbalized beforehand. Like, hey, honey, when I get home, can you have dinner
Yeah.
ready?
Mm-hmm.
Compared to you get home and you expected dinner without, you didn't even tell her anything,
Yeah.
and then you're upset that she didn't have dinner.
Yeah.
So now you feel resentment.
Mm-hmm.
But you might miss, because of this, you might miss the fact that she been home all day with the kids. She had to run a million errands that to take stress off of your plate. Um, she had to clean, take care of the kids, run errands. She didn't have time to cook before you got home, and she was planning to. And then you come home with an attitude, and now she feels like you didn't even notice any of the things that she did do, and that hurts too. Like
Yeah.
like when I do something for my wife, and then she like nag me about something else,
Yeah.
it like hurts because like, okay, I get it that you want me to do that thing, but like you didn't see I did this.
You sound like me.
So yeah.
But it's like
Wait, what sounds like you?
exactly what you just said, like I did this, but there's other things that's getting pointed out. So the thing that I did
Mm.
feels like overlooked. But I've
Mm-hmm.
come to learn that not really expectations, but like there's things that you can do. And the secondly, you're not really doing it for the person that you're with. You're doing it because you have to do it either way. Whether or not they were there, you gotta clean up the mess, you gotta wash the dishes, you gotta do laundry. So you're not technically doing those things for that person.
True.
So if they have
That's
like a
true.
list of things that they have to do and you like help them knock off stuff off their list, that's more of a thanks for helping me do this and this because you took it from me, not something like doing the dishes or doing laundry. So I've stopped putting those things as like, look what I did for you, look what I did for you. In my head now it's like this for the house, this for the house, this for the house. So, and that makes me have less, like negative,
Yeah.
like look what I did, why you didn't say thank you. Like now I just don't look for thank yous. I just do everything I can and then if it comes like, oh cool, she's seen that I'm helping. If not, I'm just doing what I have to do regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that too. I think it's all about how you think about things at the end of the day. I think that's what the don't have expectations means,
Yeah.
is how you think about it. If you come home and you didn't expect anything, you might notice that your wife needs help with the kids and then you go help her instead of being
Mm-hmm.
upset
When you have
about her not
expectations,
doing
you
it.
actually like tunnel visioning for that thing you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
This
So I
story
think in
actually happened. Oh, sorry. Go first.
go ahead. No, you go.
This story actually happened to me. So I was dating somebody, so just dating, and we were about to go out. This is back home in the
Mm,
Caribbean. So like, I'm like, okay, we haven't gone out before in this type of setting. We went to a club, and
mm,
back then in college, we were like, I don't know how we were like the nerds, but still like the
yeah.
highlight of every party. Like we were just in two different worlds. But I was like, okay, when we go out, my friends may or may not dance with me when a song comes on just because, not because we try and do anything, but I just wonder how that'll make you feel. She left.
Mm,
She just walked up the house. Like, okay. Then she came back. And she's like, let's go. She ready. tight. When we got there, nobody danced with me. Nobody even really talked to me. But then she left with some guy for like half an hour and then came back. And then the story gets dark after that. But like, if I'm asking you or like preparing you for something, just tell me like, I don't want anybody to dance with you because I feel like we're going out and this is our night, blah blah blah. You
Yeah.
know, like just tell me how
Yeah.
you feel. 'Cause I'm asking you how you gonna feel or how would you feel because this might happen. I'm not saying I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this or I'm going to do this. It might happen, but if you tell me not to let it happen, it's not gonna happen. I'll be like, I can't dance with you. I'm with this person. You know, like I'll do that, and that's why
Yeah.
I try and be nice in everything that I do.
Hmm. So I think sometimes when you get asked a question, I think sometimes people interpret it as this person is trying to tell me something, but they're phrasing it as a question instead of just telling me that they're going to do this thing.
Yeah,
When in reality, it's just genuinely a question
yeah.
and they want to know. So sometimes when I ask a question and the person doesn't like,
Bless you.
Whew, thank you. And the person, excuse me, and the person doesn't react in the way that I expect, like they overreact in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I might say something like, "Hey, I asked this question not because I'm trying to like say I'm going to do it. I'm asking because I want to make sure, I want to see whether or not you're okay. I want to make sure I understand you and your perspective and your thoughts on the matter
Yep.
before like telling you my thoughts on the matter or telling you what I'm going to do."
Yep.
As if you tell me that you don't want me to dance with anybody, then I won't dance with anybody. Like I would like literally lay out the options potentially,
Yep.
and then if they still act like angry, then I might be like, okay, well, I
Let's
don't
not
really,
go.
I still don't really know what you want. So whatever happen, happen.
Nah.
I,
I
and
feel
I
like
wouldn't, I
from the
wouldn't, I wouldn't
reaction, you
allow
just
that.
wouldn't do anything.
I think from the reaction, I probably wouldn't do anything because I would assume that they just got upset because they assumed that we're going to dance with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, people do react kind of weird when you ask questions. So it is
Yeah.
what it is. All right, and that brings us into our next article, which actually it doesn't. It's not really
Oh
related
my
in any way.
gosh.
But here's another story from anti-work Reddit. That previous story was from Am I Overreacting Reddit. And yeah. Okay, anti-work. The president of my company. Oh, and I think this story is really good because I think almost everybody could relate. Well, a lot of people could relate to this.
Yeah.
Okay. The president of my company is blaming me for something I warned him about 3 months ago. He now wants to write me up for this same issue. The president of my company is an idiot. I brought an issue to his attention in August of last year. The client just canceled his order yesterday based on the issue I brought up. Somehow, this is now my fault, and I'm being thrown under the bus to the business owners. He does not care about the emails I sent him, does not acknowledge my engineering reports. It's my fault. I've been applying for jobs all night, and I'm getting responses almost immediately. I have mad skills: engineering, manufacturing, product development, software development, random hard stuff nobody wants to do. And I'm realizing I make way less than people in my industry, way less than the people in my industry that have my skill set. I applied for a job which pays 30K more than what I currently make. The phone rang just 10 minutes later on Saturday at 8 p.m. I had been underpaid and overworked for a long time.
I wish you went into more detail about what it was.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't want to air his company out or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
professionalism. Has that ever happened to you where like you told someone something and then maybe they didn't treat you under the bus, but like they didn't listen and then that thing happened?
Not necessarily. I work in a job where safety is very important,
Mhm.
and I noticed that there were some things that were being done that were not safe. And the week that I brought it up, every day that week, those same things I brought up happened one by one by one. And I was like, not recently I told you so. I'm just like, so you guys see what I'm talking about now? So then we started to push an initiative to get things in better, get things safer.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know, I sometimes feel like people. I feel like people they can't understand something until they experience it,
Yeah.
which is so dumb.
It's human nature though.
Yeah, but like it ties into so many other things though. You know, like even empathy.
Yeah.
Like people who literally can't understand what another person is going through unless they themselves experience it,
Yeah.
or they don't care unless they've experienced it.
Hmm.
It's like you should, I don't know, you should do this, you should do that, but that's not how the world works. So
But then it's like, why? Like, why?
why? Because people are inherently selfish, I
No, no,
think.
no, no. If someone is telling you, hey, don't go through the red door, like, why not? You know, that's like a human thing. Like, why not?
Yeah, but even, some people, even after you explain why, they're like,
I know,
eh,
but it's like, why not?
yeah. You could tell a kid, don't touch the stove
Oh
because you're
yeah,
gonna get
no, no.
burned.
Kids are different ball game.
They're different because they don't have any life experience in the
Yeah, yeah,
world.
yeah,
But like, you could tell a kid, don't touch the ant's nest because you'll get hurt. They might
yeah.
understand what hurt means, but they still don't give a F. They're
Yeah,
like, the
like
ants look
hurt
cool.
how?
Yeah, how ants gonna hurt me? They small.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, this is completely off the
Oh my
wall.
gosh.
It's not bad, I promise. You
Good.
know what's so cute, man? When babies be like want to hold other babies.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's so cute. Okay, sorry.
but that's I don't be negative. Let's go keep going.
What about the babies? Cause they can't hold their head up,
No,
looking like, looking like
it's just something I'll
Bernie.
tell you after we're done. Just something that I read somewhere about that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good note to end on.
Call to
uh,
action.
don't forget, guys, subscribe to the channel, turn the noti bell on if you want more positive news, odd news, and random stuff from Reddit. You know, in the past, I mentioned a game that was free, and I realized it doesn't make sense to mention games that are free because
It's
by the
gonna
time
be
the
a
video
week
comes out, they
later.
might be gone.
Yeah.
So I won't be doing that anymore. But stick around. We'll be sharing stuff from Reddit. If you have any other social media sites that you think we should cover on Fridays, because that's what Friday is all about, social media, feel free to link us in the description. Just tell us the site. We're not gonna click any links. We don't trust y'all.
Link us in
Um,
the description.
yeah, but don't actually put a link though.
You mean the comments? It's
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Mino is new to this thing, but it's okay. It's okay. I
Oh
got
yeah,
you.
yeah. Comment section. I be calling them chat. They're not even like live chatters. But I feel like that's a common thing nowadays. People be like, "Hey, chat." But yeah, leave a comment. Give us an idea of where we could get some social media stories from, and we'll cover it. We know there's a guy, Omni, who covers a lot of news from social media, mostly from Twitter. Um, we're trying to be like him. Maybe not as handsome, more handsome, I would say, more bigly handsome. So, Omni, we love you. Give us a like as well. If you don't like us, drop a dislike, and then go in the shower, turn the water on, and have a nice cold shower.
Oh my gosh.
All right. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Peace.
Peace.